Hey guys, how's it going? It is Monday, it's Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody, and I hope all of you got the day off work. I work in retail, and I don't get the day off work, so I am here at my store. I am on my lunch break, same old as far as that goes. I have a very, very definitive topic I want to talk about today. Today's subject is It Gets Better. And I know that that is a little bit behind the times. I know that a lot of the It Gets Better videos were made at the end of last year and the beginning of this year in response to all of the gay teen suicides that had been occurring. But the thing is, just because it was brought to the spotlight right then and there doesn't mean people don't need that kind of information and reassurance all the time. I'll be back, okay. Guys. So, first and foremost, as far as It Gets Better, I painted my nails in honor of everybody today. They are Pride-licious. Well, they kind of look like they could have been from the first season of Dexter too, but mostly they're Pride-licious. So I'm going to show you guys my fingernails, even if you don't care. This is what I did today. Or there, can you guys see that? I think it's pretty. So that is for all of you. I wanted my fingers to match the subject of my video, and you know, since we're talking about It Gets Better, let's go ahead and start talking about it. Now, a lot of people have said, and I think they're so disgustingly wrong that it like hurts my soul, that being gay is a choice. The only choice you have when it comes to your sexuality is choosing not to acknowledge it for whatever reason. I think we can choose to act a way that isn't what we're born to, but, you know, we are born this way. We're born the way we're born. Who you want to be with is who you want to be with, whether they're a boy or a girl or gay or straight or bi or trans or questioning or whatever the case may be. We're all just people. I've never really understood, like, the relevance of sexuality. I mean, I guess it matters on the one hand, but in day-to-day life, you know, I don't walk up to people and say, "Hi, I'm Jackie, I like to date boys." It's just nothing I think about, you know? It's not important in that way. And I mean, I know a lot of people identify very strongly with their sexuality, and to them it is a big part of who they are, and I'm not trying to say it's not. I want you guys to all feel exactly the way you've always felt about your sexuality, as long as you feel good about it, because it's not something you can choose, and it's not something you control. And my response to people saying that is, why would you want to add an extra layer of stress and trouble, especially when you're already growing up? Like, for teenagers especially, guys, for all of you out there that are teenagers right now, I just want you to know it really, really does get better. Some things might change, you know, the way you think about things or look at things might not change, but the way you're equipped to deal with things will change, because when you're a teenager, everything is happening for the first time, and it's so intense, and it's so scary, and, you know, it feels so urgent. And as you get older, even if you end up going through the exact same situations, you're better equipped to deal with them, so they're not going to be as heavy, they're not going to be as scary or as overwhelming for you. As far as It Gets Better, I promise you it does. I promise. And you know, it might not right away. It's not the kind of thing where there's just one day where you wake up and everything's different and everything's perfect. It takes steps. And you know, if you want things to change, you have to make them change. So that's one thing to keep in mind too. If you live somewhere where you're ostracized because of your sexuality, just remember every single day that as soon as you graduate high school, you can leave forever and never ever be there again. There's all sorts of outreach clubs, there's all sorts of hotlines, there's all sorts of websites, and it'll be okay. And I want you guys to know that, like, no matter how sad and scary it gets, it does get better. I promise. Scout's honor. I was a Girl Scout, so I could do that. And on that note, guys, I think that's all I have prepared on the subject. I may or may not come back to this video later with more, but in the meantime, I love you all. I want video responses and comments and thumbs up on this subject. Please, please, please tell me if it got better for you guys. If it's not, if there's anything I can do to make you feel better or encourage you, just send me an email here on YouTube or comment below, and I promise I will respond, because this is a really big deal to me. No one should ever feel like less of a person or a second-class citizen because of their race, gender, sexual preference, any handicaps or disabilities, whatever the case may be. We're all just people, and we're all here just to do the best we can do and to be good people and be good to each other. So I want you all to keep that in mind, and with that, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.